Requires this body to announce at this time that a copy of the current Open Meetings Act is available at the back of the room where it is accessible to the public. Simpson.
Here.
Gibson.
Here.
McDermott.
Here.
Erbon. Here. Marvin. Here. Hankins. Here. Aldridge is here someplace.
He is. I saw him. I don't know where.
Him and Bob.
Okay.
All rise, please. We'd like to have a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Amen. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item 1 is approve the consent agenda, pay the claims as submitted. There's 2 different special designated liquor license. Motion to approve.
Second.
You beat me to it. Larry Marvin, Jeff Nankus.
Are we late?
No, she could make it.
We do have late fees now.
Look like I'm not the only one. Is the meeting over?
Forgot my wallet.
Item 2, approve the minutes of September 18th, 20. Oh, excuse me.
Nankin.
Yes.
Aldridge. Oh, here. Simpson.
Roll call or yes?
That's for the consent agenda.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sisson.
We're just going to close session.
McDermott.
Yes.
Givens. Oh, not here. Erbon.
Yes.
Marvin.
Yes.
Now, approve the minutes of September 18th, regular council meeting.
I'll make a motion we approve it.
Mike Sisson, Doug Simpson there.
McDermott.
Yes.
Erbon.
Abstain.
Marvin.
Abstain.
Hankins.
Yes.
Aldridge.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Sisson.
Yes.
It's now time for public forum. Anybody have something to bring before the council? Now's the time.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Scott Townsend, Trinity Church. So this year we had another Serve Sunday. We came before you asking for someone to help us at the landfill to remove some yard waste. And I just want to report back to you that we did have a very good Serve Sunday. So in one day we did 38 projects. We had about 250 workers and had projects all the way from Lake Seldom to North Park, and then from Broadway all the way to the cemetery. We had a huge crowd out at the cemetery working. Also had a projects in Funk and Kearney that we stretched out a little bit this year. Also folded in some other churches in the area too that worked with them on the project. So that was really good too. It was a really good year. Looking forward to next year already. So had about, like I said, about 28 loads that went out to the landfill for yard waste.
Those 28 projects didn't count the other church, the Methodist church?
Yeah, we didn't get a count on their projects.
Didn't have that many, I think.
We had 38. Well, they
Yeah, 38.
38 projects, and not all of them were yard type cleanup projects. We had a lot of them that were prayer walks, cooking meals for people, some in-home care visiting, stuff like that.
Built a ramp for a handicapped child.
Yeah, very good. Is there do y'all have any questions for me about the Serve Sunday day?
Thank you for doing it.
Thank you very much. And thank you all for your service on the board too, because the city council is important too.
Knocked off early out the landfill, got done remarkably quick.
Yeah, this year last year it took us like till 5 or 6 to wrap up our projects. This year we were done about 3 o'clock and got done a little bit early out there, so that was really nice. Makes me think that next year maybe we can take on some more projects, a little bit further. But had a lot of busy people, a lot of hands in it. It was really good.
Thanks, Scott, for your part in that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Item 4, approve parade route and assistance with Fire Prevention Week activities. Here comes Smokey Bear.
I've been putting on a couple pounds.
Look, you did it well.
Probably one of the better days of being cold.
Well, next week is Fire Prevention Week. We'll be visiting the elementary schools and preschools in town. We'll talk to over 500 kids about not playing with fire, not starting fires, and also what to do if they do have a fire in their house. We're going to have our open house at the fire station on Thursday, October 11th, with a hamburger and hot dog feed that starts at 5 o'clock. We'll have different activities for people of all ages, and then we'll have some handouts too, promoting ways to prevent fires in their homes. We'll have our annual parade of fire engines starting at 6:30. We'll run the same route we've done the last several years. We'll start at 7th and West, go down to 5th, and then east to the fire station. So we would request traffic assistance at the lights at 5th and West and 5th and East. And then we would like to close the street in front of the fire station from the alley east to Garfield so we can park our trucks so people can look at them and for some of the other activities. If we could get some signs and pylons for that, we'd appreciate it. And also the use of 4 or 5 picnic tables that they use over at the courthouse for the farmer's market for our hamburger feed. And we would like to invite Mayor Young, the city council, and all the city administration to come down and eat with us that day and look at our equipment. And if you have questions about what we do or what we have, then we'd be happy to answer them.
I didn't get the tickets in the mail yet that you sent, the free tickets.
I haven't got those made up yet, so.
That's the good thing, right?
You'll get them on the 12th.
Yeah.
Fifth Avenue is pretty busy with this detour going on. So we've always closed that. People shouldn't be using Fifth Avenue as a detour route anyway. Chief, Kim, you see any problems with that this year?
People can still get around town.
You want to block off at 5, Greg, just starting at 5:30?
Yes.
The street?
Yep.
What time you starting hamburgers? 5:30?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock you're starting
So-
Oh, you're
hamburgers.
starting hammers at 5?
Yes.
Okay, we'll
So
probably block off
probably
by
a little
4:30.
before that is when we'll wanna close it off if we can.
Any questions from the council? Encourage you to go down there and support the fire department. The fire department does a whale of a lot of things for our community. You guys ever keep log of your hours that everybody puts in a year? EMTs, the fire department? I bet it was amazing.
Yeah, kinda, sort of. It's a good way to put it. More of an estimate. I don't know that we have what I'd call a real accurate count, but, you know, we know how many hours we put in for like our 2 monthly drills and meetings and kinda keep somewhat of a tab on hours put in for, you know, on fire calls and EMS calls.
Probably track it more for your training hours, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motion approved.
I'll move that we approve the parade route and assistance for the fire department.
Second?
Troy Ron seconds.
Erbach?
Yes.
Marvin?
Yes.
Hanky?
Yes.
Aldrich?
Yes.
Simpson?
Yes.
Sisson?
Yes.
McDermott?
Yes.
Awesome, thanks Greg for what all you guys
Thank
do
you,
down there.
and thank you for all your assistance with the fire department too.
We've had our one house fire here, so
Hopefully
we don't
that's
need
it.
any more for another 5 years or so.
Yeah, I look at that from a fire department standpoint and an insurance standpoint. We don't like to see those either.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep, thank you all.
We'll jump 5 and we'll go to open discussion. Bob?
No.
Dane?
No, thank you, Mayor.
Okay, Chief.
The only thing I had was, I put in my notes that Sheila Daly would be having surgery on the 10th of October. That's now been canceled to a later date. We don't know when, so.
Okay, thank you.
Really.
Mr. Urbach,
Nothing.
we got time.
I know.
Larry?
No, sir.
Jeff?
No, sir.
Andy?
I have a question about Kim put in some information here about the freight elevator. Has that been discussed with the committee?
No, sir.
We touched on it a little bit.
Well, I don't think we really,
Pointed out to us is all.
yeah, we didn't get into any depth discussion on it, no.
And you say in here it's gonna be on the next council.
Well, I said possibly. I
Thank
mean,
you.
I meant possibly, not that it was for sure. And I will meet with Jeff and Doug before the next meeting.
I think there needs to be some discussion about that. And,
Oh, I agree.
that's a lot of money to put in a freight elevator. Is it time to look at getting above ground?
Well, that's what Brian and I talked about it. Is it time to maybe start looking to, you're right, finding time to build a building so everything is on one level. Oh, quit it, Bob.
Well, we talked about it several years ago, electrical department.
Right.
I think it needs to be explored. I really do.
It'd be kinda nice to have everything kind of in one location,
Yes.
too, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We'll defer to our committee.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah, we've talked about it, maybe we just need to talk about it again. We've talked about adding on to our shop, building a new one. What would be the best route, you know? We don't-
Thought about one time building across the street too.
Yep, to the west.
I think we need to explore all the options before we put that kind of money in a freight elevator.
Well, that's why I wanted you guys to have the information.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Mary?
Nothing, thank you.
Rattle okay? Doug?
I have nothing.
Kim?
No, sir?
Save the best for last?
No, nothing tonight, sorry.
I've got some time on my hands then. Question about campaign signs. Are we just backing off on all our signs on our city ordinance?
Yes.
Commercial campaign, that's my understanding?
We don't wanna bring it up right now.
Okay. Tomorrow we have muffins with the mayor? No, it's coffee with the cops. So,
With a mayor.
Truffles with the trooper and
Donuts with Dennis.
anybody can make it?
Where's it at?
Senior Center.
9:30 to 10:30.
Other than that,
I was asked last meeting about comic strip in the paper, and I forgot to give you the word, but
Bob give it to me.
did he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I should, the artist who makes those is now dead, so he doesn't. That's why it's not.
The artist has passed away.
the only other thing before going to negotiations, I did get a thank you from our student council president, Aaron Drews. Thank us for the support from the homecoming parade and everything. So that's always nice to get. Thought I'd pass that on.
I guess I do have one thing. Is construction on course for the highway?
Highway construction.
At the meeting we had last Wednesday, they said they're anticipating opening in November yet. There was a big problem with utility poles, though, the light poles and the signal poles, they weren't in yet. They're just having a hard time getting them.
They said they only make them twice a year, the company they ordered them from.
We don't need them.
Yeah, so the phone call was made in that meeting, where are they? You better find out, so. We don't know what he heard back. Maybe I'll find out tomorrow.
They were supposed to be pouring some more concrete there on west of Burlington.
They reported
They
this
did. Pouring
afternoon.
this out, yeah, they're
This-
pouring today.
The lane on the south side.
So they're looking good. Nothing else? We need to go into closed session for union negotiations.
So moved.
Jeff Nankis,
Second.
Mike Sisson,
Aldrich,
Yes.
Simpson,
Yes.
Sisson,
Yes.
McDermott,
Yes.
Burbine,
Yes.
Marvin,
Yes. Yes.
thank you.
I identified with the right voice.